Good morning, sunshine. It's time for your morning hug. Today we are talking about being the unlikely choice. I remember as a kid not being picked for any of the sports team, but it really hurt when I wasn't picked for kickball. This went on for years because I was the husky girl who wore the Coke bottle thick glasses and who honestly hated to run, but I loved to kick. The only time I really ran back then was for the ice cream truck. Yet I really never got over that hurt of feeling like I hadn't been chosen, you know? So I remember having this tearful conversation with my grandmother, who I lovingly called my big doll. And she would call me her little doll. And I could hear her saying to me, because she said it so clearly, she said, when man rejects you, know that God has selected you. This one statement had helped me through some pretty tough times dealing with the unwanted rejection from others. So let's look at one of the mighty women of the Bible who was rejected by man because of her profession, but selected by God for his perfect plan. We see this plan roll out in Joshua chapter 2. We meet Rahab. Rahab is a prostitute, a 304, of those over there, a thought. She is the woman of the night. And she's been placed in God's plan for a very peculiar situation. She helps two Israelite soldiers spy out the land for their godly inheritance. She was wise in how she honored the men of God, but also in how she helped them to escape the pure danger of the king's search party. Can you imagine? Here, where other people saw a prostitute, a woman that had been a disgrace, God saw a willing and obedient heart, a servant who was ready to obey his divine instructions. The question I want to leave you to ponder is, if God sent you someone today that didn't look all well together, maybe they had a smell or two, maybe they didn't have on the designer, maybe they didn't look like what you could perceive his people to be, would you be too busy looking at the outside and what you think doesn't line up? Or would you perhaps be looking at the inside of that person, the heart of that person, to see the blessing that they have on the inside that's just dedicated to you? Make sure in the comments you drop the word blessing. And you know what? I want to thank you once again, Sunshine, for joining me for another morning hug. Don't forget to drop the word blessings in the chat below. And make sure you share this morning hug with someone else. Remember that great mental health starts with good mornings. Have an amazing day.